Welcome back to the Loveland Report and the Lone Ranger Show. You got Cleve Loveland, the voice of real estate here in Central Florida, and Bruce Woodburn, the Lone Ranger, right here to give you all the news on how to buy, sell, manage property, how to get the right mortgage, who's buying properties right now, who should be holding off right now, who should be refinancing. We're going to talk about all of it. Cleve's got a couple of listings that he's going to cover as well. And then I want to get into a couple of topics that have been really irritating me lately, and that is solar panels. So, Cleve, let's talk about your listings real quick.
I got some great ones here, Bruce. 535, it's going to be 544,000 for this house, 1 acre, no HOA, 2,400 square feet. You can move in and unpack. It doesn't need any work. It's been renovated. You got no 1 acre. You can have a man cave out back, extra garage, extra storage. 544,000. Mount Dora, the Orange County side of Mount Dora, right on the county line. And then I've got house, 3 bedrooms, 2.5 baths, 1,400 square feet in Sanford. This is a newer home built in 2009 on a pond. So you got a great water view. You walk in, the living area has 20-foot ceilings, big open kitchen. They did fresh appliances. This is one of those houses I told the owner what he needed to do to stage it. He spent $15,000 on it. We were going to list it for $300. We listed it for $335, and it's going to get offers pretty quickly. I've got new appliances and fresh flooring in this house for $526,000, 2,700 square feet with a pool, stepping up to a 4-3, not just a 4-2, 3-way split plan. Actually has kind of double masters and a private pool and custom home in the Palisades in Claremont. So you got a 1/4 acre lot on that one. Starter home in South Orlando. This is in Belle Isle. 345,000, 1,800 square feet, the best buy per square foot. Now, it was renovated a little while ago. You can move in the way the house is. It does need a little bit of love on the outside. The seller will make repairs, does have a fresh roof, has a 1-car garage, big, massive Florida room on the back of it for $345,000. And
these are really good prices. That's a nice area.
My listings are always the best price around. That's why we're so busy, Bruce. I talk to my sellers, I show them the market and explain it to them.
And you pay co-ops.
And I pay a good co-broke. All of these have a great co-broke on them. And then also you have an office. You need an office in Polk County. You're paying the lease. You're running a business. You're running a pest control company, a lawyer's office, doctor's office. You want a thrift shop, whatever it might be. 2,000 square foot building for $280,000 in Polk County. And this house we had it inspected. You fixed all the things that needed repairs, but right there on the main street in Dundee in Polk County, a few miles east of, so it'd be good for a motocross park, possibly storage. No, it's done. It's shut down. It's just a big mountain now, big hill. 485,000 for that 50 acres. And I
wonder what you can actually do with
motocross park, solar farm, storage, outdoor storage for vehicles and boats, something like that. But give me a call if you want to take a look at any of these for 407-352-8118. I'll be working all weekend.
Yep. Or call the Lone Ranger. Get yourself pre-approved for your financing. When you get your loan pre-approved with me, you're actually fully approved with an underwriter. It gives you an opportunity to negotiate a better deal. Cleve, when you've got a client that comes for me and they're fast track, meaning that I've already had the loan underwritten.
Ooh, I like that.
How does that make you feel better? Does it make you feel more secure? And will you consider a buyer that's fully approved for their financing and be willing to help negotiate the deal a little bit better? Cause it's a done deal. Doesn't that give you I position my buyers to be more like cash buyers.
Yeah.
And when I've got a buyer that's been fast track approved, I guarantee the seller up to $500 a day that I would pay them if I miss that closing.
You don't miss that, Bruce.
I don't miss it.
I just think working with somebody experienced, however you prepare your offer, that's a big part of whether or not the process goes well for you. You get the right home, and you're always going to get it at the right price. You got several venues or avenues when you're negotiating and you're asking the seller for closing costs. Then you inspect it and you ask for a little bit more and try and get things fixed. I haven't had a seller that was so unreasonable he wouldn't do repairs. Now I've had buyers ask for too much. I'm like, no, we're going to fix this. We don't need a new AC. It's 3 years old. We'll clean it for you.
Sure.
I have stuff like that happen all the time. Usually that's because of an inexperienced agent or an exuberant building inspector trying to scare the buyer.
Could be.
So all those things come up, but I know how to handle those things. But it's just when you're getting that offer ready, Bruce, and to do a big deposit, they're fast tracked by you and they can close in 2 weeks. Not the seller may not want that, but
when you offer
you're showing
it shows your offer is stronger.
You're serious. Yeah. Shows you're
serious. So I want
serious.
to talk a little bit about solar panels. I've been talking to you guys. I tell you this all the time. And don't get me wrong. It's not that I don't like what solar panels do. I think saving energy is a wonderful thing. But here's the problem. The solar panel companies, first things, they don't tell you they're putting a lien on their property. They tell you it's a lien on the equipment, but you cannot refinance without that lien being lifted. Then if you've got a loan for your solar panels or a lease for your solar panels and you want to sell the home, your new buyer, if you're not willing to pay it off, your new buyer is going to have to assume them. So I've got one client right now. I got the client approved for a $325,000 mortgage.
Yep.
They cannot qualify for the $25,000 solar panels. This company won't do it. They said their debt ratios are too high to do it. So now the seller can't sell the house. The buyer can't buy the house.
Yep.
The deal's going to fall apart unless the seller's willing to just pay the solar panels off.
And 25,000 on solar panels is actually low. Like,
it is low.
Recently, the prices have climbed to 40,000, 50,000. The tax breaks aren't there for them.
Yeah.
And nobody took that $10,000 tax break or whatever it was and applied it to the balance. They spent that.
So here's the problem. You folks think that you're solving a problem and that you're going to save all this money in solar panels. Now, insurance companies want you to have a new roof every 15 years. So what do you do with the solar panels? You have to have them removed. That's not free, folks.
It's like about $8,000. Depends on how many panels.
Then you have to have them stored. Where are you going to put them? Then you have to have them reinstalled. I hope none of them break when they're reinstalled, but of course that would never happen.
Yeah.
So now you've got all these other things that go with it just to be able to get insurance on your roof. But I've got another client right now. He had solar panels on his roof. The solar panel company went bankrupt. So now they put a charge off on him that he's not paying, but the company doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah.
So now he's got a charge off on it. I'm trying to refinance this veteran, and yet he's got this lien that he can't even reach anybody to clear it up. You can't even do it.
Yeah.
So it's absolutely a mess. And so if you folks think that solar panels are the way for you to go, here's what you do. Put it on a credit card, okay?
Yeah.
Or put it on a home equity line of credit.
Or use your solar panel loan.
Or you can talk about the solar panel loan. But this solar panel loan is really designed for a purchase transaction because it's combined with down payment assistance. So if you want to tune in to our YouTube page at Bruce Woodburn, the Loan Arranger, I'm going to give a quick demonstration and you can see exactly what we've got. So this is a down payment assistance for a purchase with FHA, not conventional, and you get solar panels and you're going to get down payment assistance. So this is really cool. So follow me through this. It's one program, 3 benefits. You get solar panels, you get down payment assistance, and the down payment assistance is forgiven as soon as the solar panels are installed. You've got to see this program. It's absolutely incredible.
Now that's a good thing and what I was going to mention on pricing on solar panels, Bruce, is like the appraiser, I've seen them giving about $5,000 to $10,000 credit for a $50,000 item.
That's all you're going to get.
And they cost 40 to 50 grand nowadays.
And the reason they can't give you full value is because you can't find comparables that have them as well.
Yeah.
So you have to comp it with somebody that's got them. And if you can't, it's not going to work.
I've had them squash 3 out of 10 deals I deal with on solar panels. I can't assume the loan.
Yep.
Won't let a foreign homeowner pay on that.
This program does not have a problem with that because there is no second.
It's one mortgage. Yeah.
It's one application. The solar panels are not even included in the appraisal. They're not even included. You buy the home. We had determined how many panels you need. That then as soon as you close, they'll be out there within 60 to 90 days. There's no second lien. There's none of that. You can get up to 5%. So you buy a $400,000 house, you can get $20,000 in down payment assistance. That's forgiven as soon as the solar panels are installed. So now if you need to refinance in the future, there's no second lien that you have to have subordinate.
Now, is it like a VA loan where you start out with a $400,000 mortgage, but after the funding fee, you're at 412?
Yes.
Something like that. Okay.
Yeah,
so you got that.
They're going to add the solar panels, but FHA gives you flexibility because you are putting energy efficient devices on your home.
Yep. Good.
So you're going to close, you're going to qualify for the down payment assistance. Then once we close, you could get in for no money out of pocket. we'll get you hooked up with Cleve's team. He can negotiate additional closing costs from the seller. So we use all the down payment assistance for down payment instead of closing costs. You get the seller to pick up some closing costs. Now the solar panels are installed, and as soon as they're installed, the down payment assistance is forgiven. You can follow through this, or you can call me and I'll send you a complete narrative on exactly how this program works, and you are going to be absolutely incredibly fascinated. Real estate agents, you're going to want to all see how this works as well. Down payment assistance and solar panels. So no second liens. You don't have to worry about all that garbage when it comes to refinancing or having a seller assume it.
What's your number, Bruce?
407-250-9144. That's 407-250-9144. Or go to WeBringYouHome.com and get your application started right there. Cleve, what's your number?
All right. You want to reach Central Florida's best real estate planner? I will be working this weekend. 407-352-8118. Give me a call. I love hearing from DBO listeners, or go to cleveloveland.com.
Yep. Okay. Now, so you ever have a client, Cleve, that says, hey, look I got a house that I'd like you to sell for me, but by God, I don't have the house that I want to buy yet. So can we go find the house I want to buy, and then I can sell the house after I buy the new one? You ever have that happen?
Yep.
Of course you do. But
I got a customer for you on that right now.
What happens is they may not have the money to put down on the new one without selling the old one. So what do? We give them a bridge loan. But why don't you see most bridge loans working? Because most bridge loans require you to qualify for the mortgage you already have on your current
mortgage,
qualify for the bridge money that I'm going to give you for the new home, and qualify for the new mortgage that you're getting because you're not paying cash.
So I got a client right now that's working with you that needs this. Now, basically, so the bridge loan, so is that bridge loan simpler than, hey, I told this gentleman he might need a HELOC on his house to get his $50,000 down payment. They're downsizing. They got 4,000 square feet. They only need 2,500. We're downsizing to reduce expenses. They want a single story home. They're going to sell the big 4,400 square footer. And so is that easier than getting a HELOC on his house to pull the down payment out?
But it's hard to get a HELOC on a house that's on the market.
This won't be on the market. So you tell me, is the bridge loan a better product?
So it all depends on what you need. So if this client, and I don't do a blanket answer for anything because everyone's different, Cleve. So if this client had a ton of equity in his home, and he only needed $50,000, then I would give him a home equity line of credit on it, put the 50 down on the new property, sell the old one, and then recast the mortgage.
Yes, exactly. Now, so tell everybody what that is.
So recasting is you closed on your mortgage on the new house, but then you turned around 3 months later, 2 months later, whatever it is, and sold the old home. And now you have another $200,000 you want to put down on the house. Well, if you did that, you'd only pay your home off early. It wouldn't reduce your payments. Recasting it re-amortizes it over the remaining term of the loan based on the new balance. You can do that one time. So it's a really great way to do it.
I love that.
But not everybody qualifies for both homes, because if you did that and he had a mortgage on his current home, he's got to qualify for that one. He's got to qualify for the HELOC I give him, and he's got to qualify for the new mortgage. And that's why a lot of people find it a little bit more challenging. And that's why we came up with a bridge loan that I'll guarantee I'll even buy your home from you if it doesn't sell within 120 days.
Hard break. What's
407-250-9144 for the Lone Ranger, or WeBringYouHome.com. Cleve, what's your number?
Cleve Loveland, 407-352-8118. I guarantee you I probably sold one of those homes on your street, helped buy it, or managed it as an investment property.
Yep. And we'll be back in 5 minutes. Don't go anywhere. We got more to talk about.